The channel, we're going sledding with Mondo Toys, He-Man, and the Masters of the Universe, Sky-Sled.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another Mondo Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the sled of all sleds, we got the Sky-Sled. But for all your Sky-Sled needs, Mondo. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And this was one of those Mondo timed editions. You had a couple of weeks, what is time, as we always say, to get your pre-order in. After that, you're stuck to the secondary market. However, would not be shocked to see this get re-released. We've seen a lot of these get re-released in the past. And we'll see what happens with this one down the road. But an interesting vehicle for the first time. And I guess you could count Panther and Battle Cat as a vehicle. I guess you could if you wanted to, but this is a true vehicle, and will this be the only vehicle from Mondo? I don't know if they could make some of the other ones. The price point gets to be so high, I would think the selection of people that would buy it at those crazy prices would be pretty small. Same thing with this one here. I'm not sure this one set the world on fire as a Sky-Sled. Very, very cool. But I think most collectors, if they are diving into Mondo, probably looking more for characters than vehicles. But we'll see. You guys tell me in the comments down below. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And let's start it off. Let's look at the packaging. Of course, came in the brown shipper box that we usually get. Beautiful artwork there on the top. You see old He-Man flying through the skies there. Some friends in the background. Some Easter eggs of figures to come very, very soon. Nice artwork that we usually get with Masters of the Universe. On the side, how about this way? How about this way? There we go. Sky-Sled. There it is. Sky-Sled, Sky-Sled, Sky-Sled. Blurb. All right, there we go. Let's see what it says about the Sky-Sled here. When evil runs amok, nobody wants anything running amok, especially evil. And time is running out. Heroic warriors take to the skies on a jet-powered Sky-Sled. Utilizing an advanced guidance system to track friend and foe, this trusted aerial assault vehicle is equipped with high-energy laser turrets for blasting evil warriors. How about that? How about that? And then on the bottom, nothing too fun there. But how do we get this open? Looks like right here. All right. Oh my gosh. Very, very fancy packaging right here. Got all kinds of styrofoam to protect it. I am here for that, of course. And then we get, of course, a stand. You get a little blast effect. We get the actual Sky-Sled itself right there. Some more effects, some more effects, some more effects. And oh, what is this? How did I not remember these came with it? We get some heads for He-Man, Prince Adam. I guess windswept hair for if they're flying through the air there on the old Sky-Sled, I guess. And I think that's going to be it. Yep, that's all she wrote. Would have been very nice to have a stand for this. You could put it up in the air. Kind of a nice flight stand would have been very nice. But very, very safe packaging on this one. Always appreciate that. We spend a lot of money on these figures. They better not arrive damaged. No problems for me with this Mondo one here. But I'm going to take all this, get it out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Mondo Sky-Sled. All right, got the Sky-Sled out of the package. Let's dive into the accessories, then dive into the Sky-Sled. I do want to put out there, though, that this did cost $395. Now, shipping was free for that, so you got to add that into it as well. But man, oh man, this is a very expensive piece, and really just putting this out here, I don't know. Do we see the value here? And that's one of those hard things to justify. I mean, there's a lot of people that'll tell you any Mondo figure isn't worth the cost, but you just got to have it. It's all relative. We got to kind of take the whole thing in together. You know, some people say NECA's not worth the money, WWE's not worth the money. I get it, but this one I'm struggling a little bit on the $395 price point for what I'm seeing right here. $299 maybe felt a little bit better. Once again, that is just me, and I'm sure all of us out there would agree, hey, I'd love to have any action figure cheaper, but you got to put your business hat and understand all of that kind of stuff. So This one does feel a little bit more expensive than it should be, and I don't say that all the time about Mondo figures. So we'll see what happens. Let's dive into it. Let's dive into the accessories, and let's start with the little stand here. Now, I would have liked to seen a flight stand, once again, especially for the cost. Just a little bit of an arm. We could have had it up in the air, make it look something a little bit extra special, like it's flying through the air for us. Not the case here. You do get the nice stone flooring on here, then the clear stand. You stick it right on there. Plugs right in there very easily, of course, but a small little stand for it here. Now we do get the effect pieces here. Now you get the back blast effect here. This should just plug right into the back. I guess we could do that in a little bit here. We do get the forward blast effect in pink, pretty in pink, like a young Prince Adam. And then you do got the other two cannons right there in the front as well. Nice kind of yellow into the green. Probably tribute to the Oakland A's, imagine what that is right there. So that's the effect pieces we get with this one. So that's everything with the Sky Sled, but there is a bonus, and I don't know, you guys tell me on the bonus part, but we do get 2 extra heads for He-Man right here and Prince Adam. Now, I do believe this one is the He-Man head. This one will be the Prince Adam head. So it's a little bit windswept, and I actually forgot all about these, that these were included with this. But it's like, you know, he's riding the Sky Sled. His hair's going to be blowing in the wind, like me and my Jeep in the summertime is what it is. But looking good here. Both He-Man heads looking fabulous. One looking more like Prince Adam. This one, of course, the other one more stern on He-Man. And He-Man's got some purple lips. He must be driving this thing or flying this thing when it was cold outside. I'm not exactly sure there. But both head sculpts looking very good, and you could use these on your day-to-day Prince Adam and He-Man if you want to. So more heads for these guys here. Not a bad thing for sure, especially with this price point. But let's dive into the Sky Sled now. A decent weight to it, not super, super heavy, I wouldn't say, but a decent weight to it. Now, you do get kind of that dragon head up here that's so iconic to the Sky Sled. We do get this front cannon for the purple effect piece. It does have articulation on it, so you can move that up and down, side to side, back and forth. So there is a little bit of articulation on that gun mount there. The other gun mounts down the bottom, no articulation on these, but very scientific looking. You got the wires, you got a red wire, gray wire, all that going on, looking very good. You do got some wires throughout on this one, making it look very scientific. Of course, the He-Man and the Masters Universe, always very scientific looking on a lot of weapons and things. But then back to the sword sorcery type stuff with the swords and axes. So really 2 worlds coming together, always interesting. Now you do got a little light here. Would have been cool to see a little light there that shines out there. Not to be the case, of course. You do get the dragon on the side here, always looking good. Love to see that going on. Nice dragon. It's got the scales on it. A lot of good detail with that. You do get the floor right here, of course, where you can put the feet. You got to protect the feet there, of course. The floor looking good. More wires and stuff. And then you get the exhaust out the back. We did see this. Can plug this in very easily, right like so. So choose your own adventure. You want it plugged in. You want it plugged out. Goes in and out very easily there. We're always here for that. Nice seat here. Hard plastic. Would have been nice if it was like a soft leather or something maybe. But it is a hard plastic piece. Nice little saddle, I guess. You do got the brown here on the hands. And then look at that. Those steering wheels go up and down. So that's how you do move this thing around. So you do got that little trigger in there as well. So we do get that. The whole apparatus turns right here, so you can move that back and forth, so a little articulation there. You do get the readout system here, all kinds of buttons, gizmos, and dare I say, a gadget or two as well. A screen, a little bit of green, all kinds of colors going on there. So flying through the air, you're taking a look at all that stuff as you do go. No other articulation, anything like that. Now, it does plug in, of course, to this fairly easily, maybe. Maybe fairly easily, let's see. Maybe, or maybe you just got to be smarter than the piece. Oh, or maybe you got to have it the right way. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. Plugs right in there very easily there, of course. So stands right there. Would have liked to seen this up a little bit higher, and you could do that yourself. I use baseball card cases a lot, those clear baseball card cases. Stack a couple of those. It looks like it's flying through the air. If that is what you want to do, choose your own adventure, as we always do say. But that's really it. There's nothing really else to this one. Now, there's a little bit of scuffs and stuff on here, some dings, some dents with some paint to make it look like it's not brand new. It's not right off the showroom floor or anything like that. You can't plug this in, of course. There it goes. Pink one, so you can be blasting away right there. Then you do get the exhaust, not exhaust ones, but the little cannons over here. Plug that in like so, I think, maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Uh-oh. We didn't get them all the way in. I will have them in. There we go. Just got to get them the right way is what it looks like there. So you just got to kind of turn. There it is. And everything sticks in very easily there. Of course, put the back exhaust in once again. And there it is. Makes it a little bit longer with those effect pieces. Not a bad piece of business here. Just, it is really tough for me to justify this price point. We all work hard for our money. I would love to see the breakout on the price point for this one. How they got to the $395. I guess a lot of that has to be, it is an individual sculpt. It is a one and done thing where bodies you can get reuse. So you can get reuse out of weapons. This is its own thing. So are they going to plan to make multiples of these? Are they going to make one all in black? Are they going to make a clear one, translucent one? Are they going to do crazy things like that to get the most out of their mold? That'll be interesting to see what happens in the future. So I don't know. You guys be very interested to hear your thoughts on this one, especially if you do own this one. Let me know in the comments. But I did grab He-Man, and I did grab Battle Cat, another vehicle, and this is absolutely heavy right here. Now, this Battle Cat, about $100 more, and a lot of people have price point issues with that as well, so I want to bring that up too. But you can see these guys side by side right here. Very cool here, but boy, for my money, I feel like Battle Cat may be worth a little bit more. Maybe that's just because it's Battle Cat. I don't know. You guys would have to tell me, but the Battle Cat came with Cringer and a lot of extra heads and things as well. But two vehicles, I guess, right now, as you can kind of see, about, I guess I would say Battle Cat is a heck of a lot longer than this one, but very interesting to dive into the vehicle aspect of He-Man in the Masters Universe for Mondo. Will this be a one and done? Could we see the attack track down the road? Could we see Grayskull or Snake Mountain? I don't think so, but gosh, never say never in this day and age here. But a very interesting, complex vehicle is this sled. And there's old He-Man sitting on the sled. I'll get him in the glamour shots, of course, for this one. But you can have him flying through the air if you want to. Very cool, very interesting. Not sure exactly what I think about this, but hey, it's in my collection now, so there you go. But a very fun idea in theory. I'm just having a little harder time digesting the price point on this one. And I'm a guy that can digest a price point or two. It just comes down to what you think. But I have to imagine small run, and small runs mean rarity, which equals more money a lot of times, especially with the He-Man fan base. So this could be a hard one to get on the aftermarket down the road. We'll see what ends up happening there. But very cool in execution and stuff. My only real complaint on this one is just the price point. It just feels, you know, $100 to $50 too much. Maybe that's just me. Sound off in the comments once again. So there it is. Brand new Mondo He-Man the Masters Universe Sky Sled. Let me know once again your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. And all the content it does bring. So much content, it'll make your head spin. You guys know by now. Check out ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And, of course, SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads. And on Instagram. And now on TikTok. Oh, yes, believe it. TikTok. So there it is, the Sky Sled. Until next time, you know what I'm doing. I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way into the next Mondo He-Man figure.